What's going on, people of the internet? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my One Punch Man spoiler review. Season 1, Episode 3, titled The Obsessive Scientist. Now, I did see this episode a few months back. My friend actually got me into One Punch Man. He's like, hey, check this out. And we checked it out together. He also showed me Tokyo Ghoul. I need to get back into that, man. I really do. I'm trying to do a little anime at a time. I'm trying to do probably 2 or 3 One Punch Man during the day. I'll get Season 1 out of the way. Then I'll move to Tokyo Ghoul. But I really enjoyed this episode, man. And I'm not watching the English. I'm watching the dub one. I'm still watching, of course, the original episode, the way that it was done. Not no American voice or I guess English voiceover. It's the original deal. I'm still kind of new to One Punch Man, so bless upon your throne. Let me, if I make a mistake or two, deal with it. So, Saitama, I believe that's his name, right? Saitama, or Saitama, and Genos. God, I love when Saitama, my favorite thing about him, my favorite thing in any episode is when he's like, huh? Like, just, huh? It's so random. Genos? And he just freaks out, man, because he always wants a challenge. He always, One Punch kills his enemies and stuff. He wants something new, and he fights this really cool monster in here. I'll put the name in the text down below on who it is. But he really is. I mean, the animation so far for the past 3 episodes, and I'm assuming for the rest of the season, is awesome. I really do enjoy the animation when Saitama is just like regular bored look, and then when he's all muscly. And the best thing about it, I think one of the best moments in this episode is near the end, where he is kind of like he reveals his secret to the scientist and to the monster he's facing and to Genos. He ends up saying, like, you want to know my secret? He's like, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100, and then like, 10 kilometers or 100 kilometers, something like that. And they're like, Genos is like, lies, that's basic workout, something like that. And it showed Saitama when he had hair, and he ended up losing the hair and everything, like 1 year. So he did all that for 1 year, every single day, and he just got powerful. And it totally, I don't know, it's just a funny mix of things, man. And then at the end, he ends up destroying the monster. The scientist, man, he just gives up on everything. He's like, yeah, the House of Evolutions is closed, man. So at the end, he's like, he gets so pissed off, Saitama, and I love the voicing for it, dude. The voicing is, the original voicing, it's just so amazing, because he gets so pissed because it's Saturday, and that's like bargain day at the market, so he's like, bargain, man. I don't know how to pronounce in Chinese or Japanese, whatever it is, but it's just like, it's bargain day, I missed it, and then at the end, Genos is like, Master, we got like 4 hours to get there. Maybe we can make it in time. And he's like, oh, come on, Genos. And he just like starts running. He just, whatever. He's not going to even deal with the scientist. He just like forgets about it all. And Genos is very overpowered, by the way. He ended up destroying the building. And Saitama, he's like, that's it? You weren't going to even see like any of the bad guys? You just he's like, take him out in one swoop. He just destroyed the whole building. He's just, travel all that way and just destroy them. In real life, you're like, yeah, why would you want to go reveal the bad guy's plan when you could just kill them in one swoop? But, I really enjoyed the animation in here, man. I mean, the voice acting's fantastic. It's a grand scale, dude. I mean, I never really was into anime when I was a kid, and thanks to my friends, they really like, I wouldn't say I'm a super freak for anime, but little baby steps and like shows that I do enjoy, that I do appreciate the art a little bit more, I'm not, I don't know why I never really, like, I watched I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh counts as anime, but it's cartoon when I was a kid, I guess, or maybe an anime, I don't really know, I guess it's an anime, but I used to watch it like on Cartoon Network or whatever. Like, those are the days, man. I think that's the only thing I really watched was I was a Yu-Gi-Oh guy, and a little bit of a Pokemon guy at a time, but I mean, anyway, that's different stuff. But One Punch Man is definitely a really, really just well developed. The voice acting here is great. The enemy, he was a bit of a challenge because he was kicking Saitama's ass. And Saitama was just flying through the air, and he's like, oh, like, did I just reveal my secret to this guy? And anyway, once he heard about the bargain market, whatever, and he remembered, he's like, wait, it's Saturday. And if it's Saturday, that means bargain deal. And he just ends up killing the monster with one hit, of course. And that was really cool. So, yeah, overall, I mean, it was a very enjoyable episode. I guess the only downfall, not really much of a downfall, honestly. It's a very enjoyable episode. But I guess the only thing really is kind of like the clones of the scientists. Like, they did the story fast. They did it fast, and that's good, but like, he was old, and his whole life he was mocked, and he was trying to do evolution, and then when he found the formula to evolution, he ended up turning himself young again. He made a bunch of clones of him and everything. All that, and then like, all his clones die, I guess, getting the monster ready, or like, I don't know, it's just, that whole part there, I don't know if we see the scientists later in the show, but I don't, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, like, the best parts were basically the opening, Saitama and Genos interrogating this, like, ape monster, and he's so scared, and he has a satellite come out of his head, which was funny, and then the ending, the action stuff and everything, and Genos getting thrown into a wall, and Genos almost dying, and, having just his body open apart and everything. So crazy animation, really good voice acting. I mean, overall, it's good storytelling. I have to give this episode an A-, man. It's not the best episode. I still am in love with the first episode when the guy's like, he's on your shoulder, and the guy ends up hitting his brother instead. He's like Nisa, which means brother or something. He's like, brother. And Saitama's just smiling, like that's my favorite part of any One Punch Man episode so far, the 3 episodes I've seen. But yeah, really good episode, guys. Great episode in total. I mean, secondary really good, A-. I mean, obviously those who watch, you've already seen One Punch Man. I really enjoyed this episode, and I will continue on to episode 4. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. I mean, like I said, voice acting, animation, the storytelling in here, the fighting sequence. I mean, it was all entertaining, yet it's funny, yet it's dramatic at the same time, and you get the feels. Genos kind of felt betrayed, or he kind of felt like, really? I'm following a person that, like, that's his setup and train up? But he ended up helping him at the end, man. I heard that Saitama and Genos end up fighting in the future, so it's going to be a little scurry there. Thank you guys again. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smack that like button. Comment down below, tell me your thoughts. Share this with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more One Punch Man reviews. Till next time, bye-bye.